Hi guys, welcome to LSF photography tutorial where I make learning photography simple. So today I want to talk to you guys about eyes. If any of you that have been following my work know that I am very finicky, or is that the right word to use? I just like, my portraits having very bright, colorful eyes. So I thought that, okay, I'm going to show you guys how I, retouch my eyes. As in, there are so many methods I use, but I'm going to show you something like very simple, what I actually started with. So right now I have a portrait in Lightroom. This is of a model I met in University of Lagos, Kanye. I think it's really good looking and he has really nice eyes. Let me just show you the camera settings. All right, I shot this on a 5D Mark II at shutter speed of 1/200, aperture f2.2, ISO 160, and I shot it with an 85mm lens. So I think this is a really cool portrait. Kanye looks really nice, but I want to kind of like brighten up his eyes. So here's how I usually here's the first method I discovered, and something very simple just to give the eyes a little bit of kick. So we're going to zoom in to the eyes. Now we're going to come here in Lightroom. We're going to come to the adjustment brush, and we are going to double click here. So by double clicking on effects, we kind of like neutralize everything, as in everything is on 0. So we have a blank brush. We're going to increase our exposure by 5. Let me do that. 0.5 to start off with. Sorry. Now, one thing you need to understand, when you want to retouch eyes, there are like 3 major parts of the eyes that you want to know about. You have the iris, which is the colored part of the eyes. You have the sclera, that's the white part of the eyes. But there's one part that most people always forget, and that's the limbal ring. It's this dark line that kind of separates the white part of the eyes from the colored part of the eyes. So we're going to retouch all 3. We're going to take our brush, we're going to increase exposure by maybe like half a stop, and we're going to paint. Now you need to understand the way the eye works. The eyelid in this portrait, from the catch lights we can see that the light was coming kind of like from above him. So the eyelid is actually casting a shadow on the colored part of the eyes, that if you actually zoom in, you can actually see that there is kind of like a shadow. So we are just going to brighten this part underneath, not the whole eye, just that part underneath, to make it a little bit more realistic. Now you can see that it's been brightened up a bit. What I'm now going to go is I'm going to adjust my highlights. I'm going to bring my highlights up maybe to about 35. I'm going to add a little bit of saturation, because I want a little bit of color, maybe a bit of contrast. And that's that. Next, I'm going to take a new brush. I'm going to create a new brush, and this time I'm going to bring my exposure to maybe minus 25. No, minus 0.25. I'm now going to reduce my brush to very small, and I'm going to burn this outer part. Come to the other eye and burn again. Okay. And now we can see, if we zoom out, we can see we've kind of brightened up the eyes, giving it that nice, good looking eyes. So guys, that's how we can retouch the eyes in Lightroom.